Earlier in the 7 o'clock hour, we had Missouri Senator Roy Blunt on here, who's announced he's going to step aside, and he said he's looking forward to a healthy primary here where we have lots of people maybe vying for his job. I've invited former Governor Eric Greitens to join us again. Eric, welcome back.
Hey, Mark, thanks so much for having me on. You always have the best rock and roll intro music. It's solid, man.
Thank you.
Solid.
Thanks to Tricia for queuing those up for me. I
appreciate
that.
Tricia, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You know, it's funny. I think what it was, maybe about a week ago we had you on here, and nobody knew at the time that this Senate seat was going to be opening up. I asked you if you were interested. You said you were evaluating that. Does Roy Blunt's decision change your mind or change your position?
Yeah, well, we're looking at it much harder, Mark. And while we haven't come to a final decision yet, and I promise you, when we do come to a final decision, we'll come on with you and all of your viewers. I'm very motivated. We've had just in the last, it's been like 48 hours, just tremendous fired up support from people around the state who are excited. We're talking to a lot of friends, talking to a lot of supporters. I mean, I'm excited about the prospect of bringing a really hopeful and optimistic and positive and strong team together to really bring a compassionate, thoughtful recognition that we can take this country back. We can help to revive the republic. So we haven't come to any final decision yet, but I am really enthused by the tremendous support of folks around the state.
So. Governor, here's what I'm hearing from people on Twitter and social media talking about this. Many of them, as you expressed last time, were not happy maybe with how Senator Blunt handled things around not only the impeachment, but the January 6th incident in Washington. Many of them say they want to see him replaced with somebody more like Josh Hawley, someone that they can trust, they think, to go up there and fight for America first, like President Trump's agenda. Where would you see yourself in that fight compared to what you've seen out of Josh Hawley so far?
Yeah, well, Mark, look, everybody knows, and your listeners know, I am a fighter. We're going to stand up. We're going to fight for the America First policies, and we're going to fight. They work for the people of Missouri. Everybody knows, I'm a Navy SEAL. I fought for veterans when they came home. And when I served as governor, I came in as a conservative outsider, and we took on the insiders. We took on the establishment. We defeated Antifa when they came to Missouri. We killed politicians' pay raises. We brought jobs to Missouri. We are going to continue to fight for the people of Missouri. And look, everybody knows who I am and what we've done. And that's the way we'd continue to work. We're going to fight for people because we love the people of Missouri, and we want to do what works for them. And at the end of the day, that's what people want, is people who serve and work for them and get results.
So Eric, somebody suggested to me that whoever wins this, or people that run for it, are going to have to raise maybe $70-80 million, maybe $100 million before it's over with. Do you worry that the events that surrounded you leaving office are going to damage your ability to raise that kind of cash?
Well, I can tell you, Mark, from the people I've talked to around Missouri and around the country, they're incredibly excited, incredibly supportive about me getting in. And if anything, they've said to me, look, not only were you fully exonerated after this, but everybody knows now that it was a George Soros-funded prosecutor who came after me, that her FBI investigator has now been charged with 7 felonies for perjury and evidence tampering in this vicious attack against me. And a lot of folks in Trump world are saying, look, this is just like the Trump-Russia collusion hoax. And Eric, they came after you because you were a fighter, you're an outsider, you're a Navy SEAL, you did what was right, you defeated Antifa, and that's why people are coming after you. And it kind of reminds me, Mark, of, there's that great line from Shakespeare's Henry V, where he talks about wearing your St. Crispin's Day scars. I'm proud of the fact that Soros and the left came after me. Now the truth is out, and we are going to, we're going to let everybody know. So no, we've had tremendous support from folks around the country.
Well, you got to say, there are going to be people who are maybe considered front runners in the race because of their name or that they've had success in statewide races, but you did shock a lot of people in the four-way race for governor. And you've won statewide, and people all over the state. Obviously, you've got the name recognition halfway won, correct?
Hey, Mark, it's the name recognition, but more importantly, you put your finger on it. It's the grassroots people around the state who we are connected to. It's the people who joined us, most of whom, Mark, had never been involved in politics before. This is our bikers and our veterans and our school teachers and our plumbers and our fighters, everybody who came together because they wanted something different. We represented that, and we brought it. We brought that energy. We brought the intensity, and we came with people across the state who said, enough is enough. I'm sick of the establishment. I'm sick of the insiders. I'm sick of the lobbyists, and I'm willing to stand up. And now is a time when there's a tremendous amount at stake around the country. And again, that's why we're so excited with so many of these folks around the state. The grassroots, it is about the grassroots passion and intensity of people around the state. That's really what wins it, and what won it for us then. And if we get in, what would win it for us again?
Yeah, you sound excited about it. So we'll look forward to you making that decision, Governor. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Mark. Thank you, sir.
You bet. Former Governor Eric Greitens there talking about what he thinks it would take to get into this race and win it. He sounds confident, and he did shock a lot of people when he ran for governor last time around. Just bear that in mind. Hey, let's get to a break here.